Welcome, and thank you for taking the time to learn about advantages and benefits of roxul stone wool insulation. But what exactly is stone wool insulation? Where does it come from? How is it made? And how is it different from fiberglass insulation? It's made from this. Roxul stone wool insulation is made from a combination of natural basalt or volcanic rock and recycled slag. These simple ingredients are melted under intense heat, spun into individual fibers, and bound into a dense, non-directional raw wool material. The raw wool is then cured, cut, and trimmed into finished insulation products. According to Fire Prevention Canada and the U.S. Fire Administration, there are approximately 500,000 residential fires in North America every year. On average, they cause 16,000 injuries, 3,000 deaths, and are responsible for over $10 billion in property losses. When it comes to fire, minutes can make all the difference. A fire demonstration was conducted at a roxul test site for fire safety experts and building contractors from across North America. The fire resistance of roxul stone wool insulation and conventional fiberglass insulation were compared, and the results are dramatic.
The first burn compared roxul mineral wool with glass fiber. Supervising the burn is Mr. Peter Sells, District Chief, Toronto Fire Academy.
Inside the block building here is a crib of approximately 120 kilograms of wood, which would be slightly less than representative of a normal fire load. The features that we're going to be watching are essentially these two panels here with the mineral wool and glass fiber insulation in place. The only burning material will be the crib of wood on the interior. Ignition, we have liftoff.
Temperatures inside the structure rise quickly as the fire grows. 1 minute and 14 seconds after the fire was started, the ceiling temperature is 150 Celsius or 302 degrees Fahrenheit. Only 27 seconds after that, Peter observes the first signs of breakdown in the glass fiber.
You're already starting to see some condensation here. Okay? So we're getting some gases coming through, some condensation, and other products of combustion coming through the glass fiber insulation.
At approximately the 3-minute mark of the burn, the ceiling temperature inside the structure is approaching 800 Celsius or 1,472 degrees Fahrenheit. At 3 minutes and 23 seconds into the test burn, the glass fiber is clearly melting, while the roxul mineral wool bat is unaffected. After just over 6 minutes, the temperature inside has peaked.
The temperature is now stabilized inside at 900 Celsius.
As the ceiling temperature inside peaks, the temperature on the exterior side of the mineral wool bat remains cool at 40 Celsius or 104 degrees Fahrenheit. The glass fiber insulation has been completely destroyed. 9 minutes after the fire was ignited, the demonstration is complete. The evidence is compelling. Even though the interior temperature peaks at 900 Celsius or 1,652 degrees Fahrenheit, the mineral wool lining the interior walls, ceiling, and the opening remains intact, while the glass fiber is gone.
Roxul stone wool insulation does not burn. It's non-combustible, so it's able to withstand the intense heat of temperatures approaching 2,150 degrees Fahrenheit or 1,177 degrees Celsius without melting. Nor does it produce smoke or toxic fumes like some types of insulation. Water can rob insulation of R value. Take a look. Even after it's been submerged completely, roxul stone wool insulation floats to the top. The insulation quickly dries out with no loss of R value. And notice that only the surface became wet. As well, roxul has been tested and does not support the growth of mold or mildew. With temperatures that can vary between plus and minus 30 degrees or more, condensation is a constant problem in our climate. In these conditions, other types of bat insulation will absorb water. This creates wet insulation that's heavy and over time will tend to sag in the wall. This sagging creates hollow spots with zero insulation capability. Government testing showed that insulation with gaps around the edges lost up to 35% of its R value. And not all wall cavities are standard widths. That's why it's also important to know how easy it is to cut roxul insulation. Studies have shown that when properly installed, roxul insulation can save 128 times the energy used to produce it. That translates into reduced energy costs and helps minimize CO2 emissions. Our products, as well as the advanced technologies used to make them, are completely CFC and HCFC free. All roxul stone wool insulation is made from natural basalt and a minimum of 40% recycled slag. Roxul stone wool insulation, the better insulation.